Hey, what's up, replay viewer? How are you doing? Check it out. I'm here at the Pan Pacific in Vancouver, all dressed up. I'm at Closers in Black. This is Dan Locke's closing event for everybody in his closing teams. Let me just share this into the groups. I just wanted to jump on live and say hi to everybody and give you a little bit of my takeaways so far. I was going to stream a lot of this live into my page. I was going to stream a lot of it to my business page, but it turns out we're not allowed to have our phones on or stream any of the event inside. So it actually makes a lot of sense. They want to control the way that the media comes out, and I totally agree with it. When they said it, I totally agreed with it. So I'm here at the Cactus Club. We're just having our break, and I just wanted to jump on and say hello real quick and just give you a little bit of backstory as to what's going on here. So this is the first time that I've been rocking a suit in close to 10 years. I used to work corporate, right? I used to work in banks, and then I worked in insurance, and then I worked in corporate hotels. I used to wear suits every fucking day back in the day. Tailor-made custom suits every day. And I used to feel like I was a slave to society because I was wearing a suit. I felt like that because I hated the jobs, but I had to wear a suit in the jobs. Cut to now, 10 years later, I'm a full-time online entrepreneur, meaning I make all of my money from affiliate marketing, network marketing, building teams, and closing for influencers and doing things like this. All of my money is made that way. And I'm now at this event, and we have to wear a suit here, right? It's called Closers in Black. You have to wear a suit. So I bought myself a brand new suit in Rome. I got myself some new shoes. I'm back in my suit again. I had to get new cufflinks. I threw them all away. And it's a completely different feeling now because I'm wearing a suit by choice, and I'm wearing a suit with pride because I'm feeling happy about the direction that my life is on. Now that I'm in a career that I'm passionate about and that I enjoy, and I'm enjoying giving value back to people and helping other people grow. So now that I'm wearing a suit at this event, I'm very happy to be wearing a suit. 10 years ago, I hated wearing a suit. The worst thing I could think of was wearing a suit. If I put a suit on, I've had to go to work, and I hated my jobs. But now when I put on a suit here at Closers in Black in Vancouver, I feel amazing. I feel amazing because this is completely in line with my values, my vision, how I want to live my life. And I'm surrounded by multimillionaire closers that are all wearing beautiful, custom, name brand suits. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I forgot how good it was to wear a suit, how good it feels, right, to wear a suit. It's like a wealth trigger. So we're here at Closers in Black. If you guys are interested in what this is, it's something that I got myself into about 3 months ago. It's one of Dan Locke's courses, and you go through an 8-week course, and then you jump into the inner circle if you're ready for that kind of thing, and then you can come to this live event, and you can learn from all these amazing people that are absolutely changing their lives and inspiring others to do the same. Now, one of the main takeaways that I've got from here, because we just listened to the top 5 closers that are in the Closers of the Year nomination, right? There's 5 people that are getting Closer of the Year nominee. They get a $10,000 prize, but that's not important. What they really get is recognition for their efforts. And the number one takeaway that I'm getting from this is that all 5 of them went through a bunch of bullshit in their life. They had some really, really hard times. And I can tell you, if you think you're having a hard time, you should have heard some of these stories. I heard one guy that was a pilot in Iraq who was absolutely struggling. Not struggling, but he was in a war, and he had his friends dying around him, and he was questioning what he was doing, right? Other people that were immigrants, they didn't speak the language, and they were broke and basically almost going to live on the streets. Other people went through ups and downs and all sorts of crazy business adventures all around the world. And they've all just kept pursuing and moving forward and failing forward as fast as they could. And they've got themselves into a position now where they're financially free, their time freedom is there, and they're making tens of thousands of dollars working remotely, doing whatever it is they wish to do, right? So if you're passionate about wellness, you go into the wellness. If you're passionate about travel, you go into travel. Whatever they're passionate about is the thing that they're involving themselves with, right? And the way that they got to this position was by putting themselves out there and walking forward in completely blind faith, right? One of my millionaire mentors, Darren Little, always talks about walking forward in blind faith. now Dan Locke, I'm here listening to him talk. He talks about walking forward in blind faith. That they all talk about it. All of my mentors throughout my life have spoke about this one thing, belief. Having blind faith and belief in yourself that it's going to happen, what you're trying to accomplish. Not wondering how it's going to happen, putting together the details, but just believing down deep that it's going to happen. They had the belief. Now they're standing on stage in line for Closer of the Year awards, and a year or two back, they were really struggling and down. Now myself, I've had a hell of a year, right? About a year ago, I went through a big downward spiral, complete depression, completely broke, over $100,000 in business debt, living in the Philippines in a third world country, and basically being chased by the banks and in debt to people that you cannot be in debt to, okay? And going from losing it all to having to dig deep and find myself, going into the online space, losing my ass again online, failing forward as fast as I can, cut to 1 year later, I'm still just digging myself out of all of that shitstorm, but mentally, I'm in a whole different realm, a whole different world, and the future is very bright. And when I come here and I see these kind of people at Closers in Black or any other big events with successful people that have gone through shit and made it, it gives you a sense of belief that you can do it too. When I sit in the crowd and I see these people that were struggling and now I look at them and they're multimillionaires, right? Or I sit in the crowd and next to me, around me, are people that are having lower self issues, and I literally talk to people who have lower self problems, and I'm helping with them with their mindset while we sit in the event. And then I go talk to one of the leaders and they help me with my mindset, right? They tell me some shit that I'm like, oh man, good call. And then we watch the people on stage and they say some shit, and you're just constantly learning and growing. And if you're in that perpetual learning motion, you're always moving forward, you will get to where you're going. But you have to have a clear vision of what that is. Don't worry about how. Don't think about the details. Just think in your mind, where do you want to be? What do you want to do? How much money do you want to earn? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? What do you want to represent? What kind of values do you have? What are your core competencies? What are you good at? What are you passionate about? Write all that shit down and then just focus on that, and don't worry about how. Walk forward in complete blind faith and believe that it will happen. That's the secret. That's my takeaway from day one here at Closers in Black. We're gonna go back in and do a roundtable now. Bunch of millionaire closers are gonna tell us how they're closing. I'm very excited for it. But first, I'm gonna grab a little bite here at the Cactus Club, and then I'm gonna head back in there. So, hope you guys are having a great day. I apologize that I can't stream from inside like I planned. We're not allowed to stream in there. We can't even have our phones out. And I love it, actually. I appreciate it. None of us are on our phones. Everybody's focused. Everybody's taking notes. I have literally like 20 pages of notes already, and I'm looking forward to it. It's a 3-day event, and I encourage you guys to get to events and get around people that you can learn from and pick up their energy vibe, because I am picking up serious vibes from some serious people here, and I am fucking grateful for it. I'm very happy about it. Okay, guys, so thanks for tuning in. Hello from beautiful Vancouver. This is Pan Pacific, and we got 2 more days. I'll drop a couple more lives in here as we go along. Hope you're having a good day, and see you on the next one. Bye for now.